Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Triple Chalice Tarot. I am your host, the benevolent Taruk Vishal, and my co-host, the beneficent and philanthropic Rowan Nix.
Hello, everybody.
I would also like to give a special shout-out to our lovely sister, Aluna Odette. She is currently at a spiritual retreat in Sedona, so she is not with us right now. She will be back on the show very soon, okay? So today we will do our midweek forecast, and Rowan will also be treating you guys by giving you a lucky caller a free reading, okay? Before we begin, I would also like for you guys to follow us on Facebook, which is House of Triple Chalice. That is House of Triple Chalice Tarot. And you can also follow our personal pages, Rowan Nix, that's ROWAN space NYX. You can follow Aluna Odette, that's ALUNAODETTE, that's one word, and Taruk Vashal, TURUKVASHAL. Okay, so let's begin with our midweek. Okay, now the present position is the High Priestess card, okay? Now, the High Priestess, this is a card that has to do with wisdom and intuition. It's a card about listening to your inner voice and going along with that. It's about following your intuition, about having that empathy and that receptiveness to receive your inner voice and to listen to that, okay? So maybe there are people out there who are not listening to their inner voices, who are not listening to the things that come to them, the inspirations that come to them, that tell them to go ahead and do things, whether it's be in business, personal relationships, with love. So that is the present position. Now, the goal or destiny is the Wheel card, okay? Now, the Wheel card, this is the card about a new cycle, about unexpected luck, also taking advantage of opportunities, which coincides with the High Priestess. So you're listening to this inner voice, and this Wheel card is telling you to take advantage of these opportunities and also comprehension and understanding of your destiny, okay? Now, the goal or destiny, the final result is the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles has to do with great ability, with mastery of an art. This card has to do with specialization and celebrity. So this is a card that has to do with basically making money and being good at what you are doing. So basically, the High Priestess card is saying to listen to your inner voice. The Wheel card is saying take advantage of these opportunities. And then the final result is the Three of Pentacles, which is telling you to, develop your skill, become a master of what you do. You have that great ability and skill. So that is the midweek forecast, and I don't want to waste any more time, and let's get into the special reading for tonight, and we will be taking one caller, which is 713, okay? So 713, you are live on the air. 713.
Hi.
Yes, hello. What's your name?
My name is Dejan.
Hello, Dejan. Why are you calling us tonight? What's on your mind?
On my mind is just relationship, actually. Relationships. I just wanted to know if I was being drawn to this person on a spiritual level. Her name is Chloe, and I just wanted to know if we were being drawn together.
Okay. What's your sign, Dejan, if I can ask?
Capricorn.
You're a Capricorn. And Chloe is a, do you know?
Aquarius.
She's an Aquarius. Okay. Well, it's a bit of opposites attract there, it seems like, because as an Aquarius, Capricorn is usually our polar opposite. Y'all can be very methodical and practical, and we can be very out there and inspirational and tend to look at the bigger picture. So I can definitely see the chemistry that could possibly arise from that. And I'm just going to do a quick spread for you. The spread will also be up on my page later, Rowan Nix, and also on Triple Chalice Tarot. So let's get started. Okay. Your card is coming up as the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands symbolizes creative potential. So it does seem as though this was a spiritual connection. This is a passionate connection. This is a connection that may ignite some of other areas in your life. I don't know if you're an artist or maybe if you do anything with your hands. artisanally or creatively, but this is something that's definitely going to open you up in that field. Chloe, the card is coming up as the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is a card of contentment and stability. This is a card of promise and a card that will bring that stability into your life, so, and also into your work as well, from what I'm getting. The connection between you two, which is the third and final card, is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands symbolizes life becoming in order and in balance. I don't know if you've had a lot of chaos in your life recently or a lot of upheaval in meeting this person. I'm not sure what the situation is, but it's saying that through knowing them, your life will move into positive light and energy and order. I'm definitely sensing that this is a very strong match and a very fiery one as well, as the wands represent fire and the pentacles earth. So there's a sort of a sense of domination or taking over that's going on as well. Just keep in mind that with attraction, it's a give and it's a take. As much as you put out, you should receive as well. She seems as though she may be a bit reserved, and being an Aquarius, I can tell you that we tend to like to observe first and see patterns before we make a move or before we go in on it. So as fiery as you're feeling about this person, you want to make sure that they can follow along and not to scare them off or anything. Does that sound at all like your situation?
Yes, a lot, actually, a lot. It does.
Wonderful. Have you made a move with this person yet? Have you started dating them?
Not yet. It's just been contemplating, actually. Just been thinking about it.
Right, like a flirtation I'm getting. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. I will also tell you, being an Aquarius, we are very much attracted to minds, to other people's way of thinking, especially if it's different than our own. So you definitely have that going for you as a Capricorn. You're going to, she's going to be drawn to that sense of security and stability. Just make sure that she sees you on a level other than physical, and I think she'll be very, very drawn to you. Thank you so much for calling in, Deshawn.
Thank you.
Thank you. Taruk, do we have time to do another one, or do you?
Well, we have 6 minutes left. You guys, I'm so sorry. I mistakenly chose a 15-minute show instead of the 30, so unfortunately, we have 6 minutes left. I am so sorry for that. I could have sworn I chose 30 minutes, but it was 15. I made that mistake. I will try never to do that again because I wanted this to be a 30-minute show, but we only have 5 minutes left. I don't know if you would like to do a 3-card spread for another caller. I am not sure. 5 minutes.
Well, do you want to add anything into the spread I just did for Deshawn? Do you see anything in it? Do you get anything from it?
Perfect. It was flawless. I mean, he agreed with everything you said. It was on point.
Thank you.
I really don't have anything else to add to it. But you guys, once again, I'm so sorry. We have 5 minutes left. I mean, we could do a 3-card spread really fast for somebody.
Do you want to take the next
try? Or, I mean, I could do one. Let's do one real fast. Okay, so 229, you are on the air. 229?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Okay, we got to turn it fast. We got like 4 minutes left.
Okay, I just want to know, on my job, I work at a group home, and some of the females been giving me some problems, and I return to work next week, and I just want to know how I'm going to be at the job. Is that going to have any more problems on these people?
So you've been having problems with people?
Out of the women's of my job, my employers.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's do a 3-card spread and see what comes out. Well, it's looking pretty good. I mean, the present position is the King of Pentacles. Now, this card is about, it's a definite money card. So, this card is about being in control of money, okay? It's very powerful when it comes to money. The King of Pentacles, this card is about being a fighter. So you have to fight and stick it through. This is about having ambition, okay? So you have to stay on top of your game. This is a card about being a businessman, about being on your game, about success, about initiative. Also motivation, I mean, do you feel like you have all of these qualities?
Oh, yes, sir. I have those qualities. I just got to put them together, put them to use.
You have to remind yourself of your power and what happens, in a business world, dealing with other people that you may work with. So you have to stay on that King of Pentacles, strength and power. So that is the present position. Now, the goal or destiny is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords, this is a card, about not really getting along with people, which you do agree with. You're not really getting along, right?
Not with several employers, yes, sir, I'm not.
Right. This is a card about basically taking time out for yourself. This is a card about withdrawal, about abandon, leaving things alone. It's a card about being by yourself. It's a card also of reflecting on things and thinking and looking back. So this is a card saying that, you might be lonely or by yourself at your job. You might not really have that many friends, but you got to focus on that money. Think about the money. Don't think about, everything is looking good money-wise. The Four of Swords is saying that you might have to stick this out by yourself, and maybe you won't have that many friends or get along with them, but you're still keeping your job. You know what I'm saying? The Four of Swords is definitely saying that you will be lonely, though. You won't have maybe that many connection with friends, and you probably won't even want to, because this card is about being disgusted with people. So, I mean, is that how you feel?
Yes, sir. You're right. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Okay.
I don't trust them.
Okay. Now, the final card is the final result, and it's the Nine of Pentacles. So it's crazy. You have these money cards that are so powerful. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, this is the card of material wealth. It's showing the man slicing all these pumpkins, and in the pumpkins there are coins. So it's saying that you will be fruitful, okay? You have all of this going on, but you will be fruitful. The Nine of Pentacles symbolizes wealth, material wealth, security. So you will be secure. You will have security. This is the card also of having discernment. So being able to pick out people. Who can you be cool with? Who can you be friends with? Who can you not? Who can you be around with? Having that ability to be able to differentiate who is who and who has the best intention for you. This is also a card about prudence, so this kind of has to deal with kind of like you staying to yourself, you kind of not being too out there with everything, kind of being a private person. This is also a card of being secure, with money. So it definitely looks like a very positive set for you. It just seems like you're going to be to yourself, but you're going to be making your money. Focus on the King of Pentacles. So remember this, King of Pentacles, okay? You have to be the king of your money. So everything is looking really great. Well, we have 60 seconds left, so do you think it kind of answers your question?
Oh, yes, you definitely answered my question. But the money is just coming from my job, but I'm going to, just get some kind of, a lot of money from winning the lottery.
Well, thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much for calling. I'm so sorry, you guys. We have 30 seconds. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. We have 29 seconds. We will come back probably next week, Wednesday, for another forecast, which I will make sure that it's going to be 30 minutes, okay? So I'm sorry for this, but we try to take 2 callers, which was pretty good. So we will see you guys next Wednesday. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you to our callers. Have a great night.
Thank you.